Okay, so if you're like everyone else who probably has a Grom and they maybe bought it new or used, it don't matter, they're not very expensive, and you don't want to dump a couple $100 into the freaking ram air intake on it, I'm going to show you a free mod that is supposed to give you like 2 or 3 more miles an hour on the top end, and then a little more mid-range torque and throttle response by drawing in more air and then colder air essentially. But yeah, it's free and easy, I guess, so I figured I'd try it. And I'm gonna be doing this on my 2014 Grom that I just picked up the other day. So yeah, I guess the first thing we're gonna do is pull this fairing off, and then that way we can get to the air box back behind there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But first I need to put chew in before I start anything. Alright, got my morning chew in, so I'm ready to start my day. Alright, so my batteries, I don't have much battery left, so I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. So all you're really going to need is, if you have a little stubby screwdriver, that will probably work better for some of these ones that you don't have any room in here to get to. And then like a 5mm Allen unit. So I'm gonna like start off. I already took my seat off and shit. So pop your seat off, because you got 2 screws underneath the seat, one back here and one up here that are collared, so they're gonna look different than the 2 that are right here and here. And then you got a push pin and then the Allen, and that's all you gotta take off. So take the Allen off first. That's right here. And if you got like a magnet bowl that you can set all this stuff in, or put it somewhere where you're not going to lose them. And then I'm going to start off up here. Take these ones out. I already kind of broke all these loose. They weren't a pain in the ass or nothing. I just wanted to try to save some time, so this video ain't going to be too long. And then for that push pin one, just reach behind here and try to push on the back of it. Maybe if I take this one out first. And get something flat on there so it's not like stabbing me in the finger. Maybe the key will work. All I gotta do is push the back of it in. See that? I just took the key, put it on the back there, and pushed it forwards. And it's just a little plastic push pin. So set the key over there. And then, so the front's all off now. So then you come back here. Doesn't really matter what order you do them in. These ones are collared, like that one that was up there. Like you see the little sleeve up at the top. So they're gonna be a little different. This one's the same way. Pop these ones out. And then the last one's down here. And then you should be able to lift up on it. There's going to be a little thing tucked back here that holds it kind of in place around your seat removal deal. That'll come off and just kind of wobble it all the way. So then you got this tube that's facing backwards. So the first part of this is turn this so it's dragging air coming in instead of hot air coming off the motor. And some people, I guess, actually even take that off, so it's not like so restrictive. But then what you gotta do now is your filter's down here. The tube comes in, runs through, goes through the filter, and then there's another hose on the other side that takes it into the like intake. But we're going to take that little hose off that's in there, so we got to take this cover off. So you got, looks like a screw here, 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 and here, and then the same on the other side. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop all them off. I don't think you guys are going to be able to have a hard time figuring that out. So I'll bring the camera back once I get this off. This is the last one I gotta take out. And if you don't want to turn your little tube there around, you can actually do this other part. You just want to take that inside tube out. You can actually do this without taking the fairing off. But it's up to you. So you get them out. Oh, and them are a little bit longer. So like you shouldn't have a problem mixing them up with the other ones. And if you're worried about it, set them somewhere else. So then you pop this off. That's just the cover. And here is your filter. So it looks like you got a screw here. And maybe that's the only one holding that on. So let's pop that off. So you get that one screw off. I'm just gonna leave that there. That will come off. And it looks like this is broken on the top here. The kid that I bought it from must have fucking derfed it or something. Alright, it looks like the kid already took this off and broke it. You can see that right there. And then he already pulled the tube out, so I wish it was in there so I could show you guys, but there's this little rubber unit here, and there's a little tube that comes through with a metal bracket on it that's right here, and then I was going to take that tube off so I can suck more air in, but he already did that. So go ahead and do that on yours. I'm sure you can figure it out, and then put it back on, and then I'm going to show you one last thing that he did not do. So I'm going to put this back on, and then I'll turn the camera back on. Alright, I'm kind of bummed that he already did that, because then I don't really have much to show you then after that. I guess if you wanted to do it, then that's what you could see. But there are these little slits in here to bring air through, but a lot of people drill holes in them to bring more air in. But I was thinking about it, since he already has all that shit done that I didn't know about, then I might as well just not drill the holes in it, and because I don't think it's going to make a whole lot more of a difference. But yeah, so that's how you do the cheap airbox mod. And yeah, so eventually I'm gonna do different cold, like a ram air intake, but I ain't gonna buy one. I'm just gonna make my own. So then I'll have video for that. So I guess stay tuned. Yeah, that's the airbox mod. I guess it's supposed to give you a couple more miles per hour on the top end. I've never rode any other one than this, so I don't really know what the difference is. It doesn't sound like it makes it a whole lot louder if that's what you're looking for, but yeah, mine does 60 some miles an hour. 61 I think's the fastest I had it going, but I don't know what yours does, but that's what this one does with it set up like that. So but yeah, give me a like and a subscribe or whatever if you like this video, and I guess stay tuned for more Grom videos. Till next time, later.